Holly's Racing Fantasy. This is your hotspot for weekly NASCAR Cup Series race recaps, latest news, and of course, fantasy picks for the upcoming race. And now, here's your host and the voice of Holly's Racing Fantasy,
Wow, the studio audience.
Wow, they just love it.
They love us.
I am the host and the voice.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm the...
And stepping up to the, what would they used to say?
And now stepping up to the microphone, as so-and-so steps up to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the voice of the New York Yankees, Mr. John Sterling.
Susan, I thank you.
I will miss that.
I know.
I do miss that. What am I talking about?
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to Holly's Racing Fantasy.
Welcome to Holly's Racing Fantasy.
We're happy you're here with us.
We are, what are you, boy, you're awfully cheery, chipper.
Well, I'm just like, I don't know.
It's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
Right. It's when you're weary.
Yeah.
And you just build yourself up and you say, I'm going to fake it till I make it.
That's right.
It's been the longest week ever.
It really has. We've had some long weeks.
We lost an hour. And I don't know how I ended up with 2 appointments this week. You ended up with an appointment for Jack.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
2 appointments.
Right. 2 appointments for me. Oh, well, you have 2 appointments
I had 2 for Jack.
And
too.
I had 2 for me. And now I also did a thing where I don't take the time off. I flex my schedule. So I leave for my appointment. I come back after work late.
Yeah.
And I get up early in the morning to exercise.
Yep.
So it was like dragging myself out of bed it was a week.
Yeah.
I wonder if you all feel that way too.
Everyone's tired.
I think everyone is tired.
Everyone I see is yawning. I don't care who it is. I've run into like 3 or 4 different people this week, and they're like, sipping coffee, and it's like trying to get this time thing. It's got to go.
I don't drink caffeine.
And I don't drink caffeine anymore.
I know.
Except I cheated today.
Yeah, you did.
Why
did you tell everybody what you cheated with?
I had a strawberry cappuccino, strawberry shortcake cappuccino.
And no lie, where do you get it from?
Sheets.
It's
delicious.
Delicious.
They have awesome cappuccino.
Oh my Lord.
If you ever need like cappuccino or coffee or soda.
Strawberry shortcake.
Sheets.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe
They
it.
had these like seasonal flavors, and it was strawberry shortcake, probably for spring, you know?
I imagine so.
Yeah.
They'll probably be around for a while.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, what did we watch? What did we watch this week?
Well, we finished up Dexter, Original Sin.
Oh, we did, because we're all late to the party. And
Yeah, we're a little late to that one.
We like to wait till every episode drops before we start something. Sometimes we do,
Right.
sometimes we don't.
Right.
Which we did with Dexter, Original Sin.
Yeah.
I forgot
Yep.
we finished that up. Good
Yeah.
boy.
That was good.
Yeah.
Of course, the next one's coming out too.
It wasn't as gory as the original Dexter.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that. And I love
Oh God.
the guy who plays him.
Don't even talk about it. You'll just think it's Michael C. Hall, just younger.
Oh, he's amazing.
He's amazing.
Oh my gosh, his mannerisms, the way he looks, the way he acts, unbelievable.
It's
But
unbelievable.
we love him. We have loved him because a long time ago, there was a show on Netflix. Probably we're the only people that have seen it. It was called The OA. And we loved it. And he was like one of the main characters.
Yeah.
We loved him.
He's awesome.
He is awesome.
What's his name?
You would think I would know that because think I'd know that.
Yeah, I know.
You know what?
You're going to look that up while we
I
do
am.
that. And we also watched, while you're looking that up, I watched A Complete Unknown.
You did.
Yeah. And
Patrick Gibson. Patrick Gibson.
Okay.
Great actor.
There you go.
Great young man. You did. You watched A Complete Unknown.
The Bob Dylan story there.
I tried.
You tried. I think you fell asleep a couple times.
I did. I watched the beginning. I fell asleep. I watched the end.
Now, his performance was amazing. He was a great Bob Dylan. And
Okay.
I'm not a Timothy Chalamet fan.
No,
like,
me
I mean,
either.
I don't like, he's not like my favorite actor or anything, but I will give him props. Like, he played and sang and did amazing. Like,
He did.
but the movie itself, I just don't think I could see why it was nominated for an Academy.
Okay.
But I could also see why it didn't win.
Yeah.
Because Bob Dylan's life was, it's an extraordinary, it's a great, incredible life. He's an incredible songwriter and all this, but like you said,
He's just a brooding artist, especially back
brooding
then.
artist.
Just, what? I don't know. What thing to be here for you.
I am good.
You know, right. So that was pretty much
That was the
it.
funniest scene, though.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are, God? And he's like, yeah. How many times do I have to tell you? Yeah.
Right.
I can't remember what it was exactly, but I'm not going to give spoilers.
That's okay.
But do watch it.
Yeah, because Edward Norton was Pete Seeger.
Yeah. And they're singing. He sang.
Yeah.
And the girl who played,
Joan
woman
Baez.
who played Joan Baez, she was great too. They all sang and played their parts. I mean, you got to do that, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
And
What's
you know,
her name? Monica Barbaro.
she was great.
She was.
Her voice.
Oh my God, she
I
sounded
love her
just
voice.
like her. I know.
They all sounded better, to be honest with you.
Well, Timothy, you know what? Timothy Chalamet did sing better than.
He sounded great.
He did.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
No,
Okay. So anyway, okay. So what else? And John is watching. Okay, we're watching Black Doves. Okay, I had no interest in it.
Yeah.
I said I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to read, which I did.
Yeah.
But then, like, second episode, I'm like, and now I'm finding myself watching.
I always rope her in on these things.
Always. It stars Keira Knightley.
It's good though.
It is good.
Very good.
It is good. It's a bit rough, but it's very good.
We like our British crime dramas.
We love British.
We just
crime
love it.
dramas.
That's our thing. Yeah.
I know. I love to watch them and read them.
Yeah.
And that's about.
And that's kind of like what's going on this week. We're just getting back to normal. We always like to tell you what we're watching and what we're doing.
Yeah. Just in case you don't love NASCAR and you say, hey, I just come to see what they're watching and reading. But when I'm reading the Silo books, the Silo series, I'm starting with the first one, which is called Wool. Because we watched the series on TV.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a while till it comes back.
It's great.
So I'll have time to read the three books.
Watch Silo if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's really
really good.
it is.
Yeah.
But the book is very...
Yeah.
A little, you know.
Yeah.
So what's going on, John? What's going on with the race? What happened? Can you believe it, everybody? Can you believe it?
Let's get ready here. Let's just get the horn going. Who won?
Christopher Bell.
And of course,
third
driver wins the race.
Third time. Affiliate links.
Yes, we have.
Affiliate links are here.
Affiliate links are down below.
And what did you do in addition, John?
These are the same products we've had because he's won the last 3 weeks.
Three.
But last week we brought some Matt Kenseth.
We did,
right?
Because he used to drive the 20.
So we found another 20 driver.
Yep.
If you're interested, and this product is Erik Jones.
Hey, when he used to drive the 20.
Yeah, one's like a car hood. One is a sign. It says like reserve parking.
I love it. I might buy that.
And then Erik Jones like a magnet.
I might buy that. I still like Erik Jones.
Yeah, I do too.
After Kenseth retired, Erik Jones became Jack's favorite driver from there. Probably because this is the 20. Yeah. And now Jack still picks Erik. Did he pick Erik Jones last week? One of the weeks.
He did last week. Yeah.
Yes. So God bless him. He just he can't get over it.
Do you know what just happened when we were announcing that?
Please tell me. I heard something.
The Alexa turned on.
I hate her guts.
And hey, stop it.
Oh, okay.
Alexa, stop it. Alexa, stop. All right. Stop. All right. So it was, I won't say her name, but she started like, did you hear that? It was like, no one asked you anything.
I thought it was
I didn't even say her name.
I thought it was Solomon trying to bring down the mountain. And I thought, oh my gosh, did Jack go in there and talk to you or what's going on?
No.
And they've been doing that. I don't know about everybody else, but my smart devices have been randomly starting to talk.
Yeah.
Even when you say nothing that sounds anything like their names.
Jeff Bezos and this whole thing, I don't know what's going on.
I know.
But we'll go. Okay, race recap.
Race recap. Let me go down. So Christopher Bell for a three-peat. Denny Hamlin came in second. Kyle Larson came in third, which I said Kyle Larson, but unfortunately. Josh Berry came in fourth. Chris Buescher, another one of my picks, came in fifth. William Byron, another pick, sixth. Alex Bowman, seventh. Kyle Busch, eighth. Zane Smith came in ninth. And Chase Elliott came in 10th. Ross Chastain came in 11th.
Yeah.
That's the rundown. So
what else? What happened? Anything interesting?
I made a note that you told me that Christopher Bell said that he was thrilled that Kyle Busch came over after COTA to congratulate him.
Considering they have a little bit of a history.
And he said it meant the world to him because Kyle Busch is his hero.
It's his hero. It's his idol.
Isn't that crazy?
The reason Kyle Busch is the reason he gets behind a car and races.
I can't. That's crazy.
So that must have felt really like terrible when he was like scolding him that one race.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my God, I probably would have pooped my race suit.
Pooped your race suit.
If Kyle,
It's true.
I don't know.
They did have a pit road caution. When the caution came out, there was Byron, Elliott, and Allmendinger were on pit road.
That rule.
And they got penalized.
Change that rule,
They just
NASCAR.
happened to come down to get tires or gas or whatever. And at the time, they were there when the caution came out. Not their fault. Were they supposed to shake a magic 8-ball?
Yeah, that is
and you
the
get
stupidest. I'm sorry. But it's like change. They got the pressure of speeding on pit row.
They do.
They can't have loose tires, loose wheels. They can't, it's like they have enough that they're already trying to figure out. But the fact that if they need to pit and it's green, green.
Yes.
Okay, if they're they're coming onto the pit as it's as a caution comes out, then give them a penalty.
Sure.
If they're already on pit row, just change that. That's ridiculous.
I know. So all three of them had to go to the rear.
Yeah.
But of course, I mean, Byron and Elliott, got back up to the top 10.
Right.
But top 10.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, because Byron was doing great. He was running like second and third.
Yeah.
So if that didn't happen to him, what I don't know.
I don't know.
What could be.
Yeah.
So Denny and Christopher Bell, it was really tight. You could see that Denny was really, really depressed about it.
Yeah.
But they raced each other clean.
Yeah.
Which says a lot about Christopher Bell.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just that he's the teammate. Do you? Or do you think it's because Denny maybe has some respect?
Do you know
for
how much more rewarding it is when you win a race cleanly?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's got to be the ultimate feeling.
I would think.
To race clean and win the race the right way that these drivers, like the written code, not the Dexter code, but the code that that they race each other clean. And they like that. And that's why, people like Hocevar and, Chastain 2 years ago and whatever, they don't like people winning that other way.
That's true. Now, I did post a little clip of the end of the race on my Facebook channel.
Yeah.
Go to Facebook and look up Holly's Racing Fantasy and please follow me. Subscribe to me. I don't know if it's follow or subscribe.
You want to follow? Yeah, I think it's follow on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I think it. Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook's really catching on there, folks.
Facebook, I think that's So follow me and you'll see. But I did post the end of the race and said I was holding my breath.
Yeah,
pooping my knickers.
And they're old knickers, believe me.
I think Joe Gibbs said that he was trying not to throw up during the end of that race.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh yeah, can you
I can imagine.
I know.
That'd be nerve-wracking.
Like that.
Yeah.
Now I only wrote down one more thing about the race.
Okay.
Because we had to complain about the restart violation.
Right.
What did we say? We said whoever had a Wendy's burger that looked like that.
Yeah.
Those Baconator commercials.
I'm calling them out.
I'm calling out Wendy's for getting rid of the best crew of commercial. They used to have all the two hot coffees.
Their commercials are lame now.
They used to have the most awesome group. Those the Wendy's workers. The guy. I loved
and
those commercials.
No offense, but I think our NASCAR audience can agree with it.
Pretty
woke crowd there.
It is.
It's pretty woke.
All right, we're not really weird. We don't.
No, I mean no, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's getting obvious now.
It's geared toward the younger people.
Yeah,
and there's not a lot. I don't know
how I see it.
He does. Just
don't mind me.
I don't know how many of the younger people are really watching NASCAR that would resonate with, but I guess they just make the commercials. I mean, NASCAR and Wendy's, and they just whatever it is. Yeah. But I miss the people that were there before.
Yeah.
I miss all that.
I do too.
And I know a lot of people do.
They were just so funny.
They were hilarious.
They were the best. And we're going to start a campaign here.
We miss you, Wendy's crew.
But the whole bottom line is, do you see when they're eating those Baconators? Well, first of all, they're orgasmically eating them.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
And it's a cheeseburger, dude. I just had one tonight, and I wasn't eating it like that. It was probably way better than what you were eating.
Right. But they act like it's and they make them look big and juicy.
And they're like this big.
No.
The burgers.
I don't believe it for a minute.
I'm gonna buy. You know what? Someone in New York sued Arby's because for downsizing, because they have the same. They raised their prices.
Oh, I'm sure they
and
did.
They shrinkflation. They shrunk everything. And she found a lawyer to actually sue Arby's.
Well, that's what happens.
How come nobody sues these fast food joints over this misrepresentation?
I don't know.
If you're going to have a commercial, have the flat burger because that's what you're going to get. Unless you're making it at home. Or if you're going to go to Red Robin or Applebee's, then you're going to get the real burger.
It's true.
I know. But we're just rambling. We're rambling.
Now, let me tell you something. Let me talk about Catherine Legg a little bit. She was the
recap.
What?
No, you got it. No, that's good.
That's part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, this is part of the race. This isn't NASCAR news yet.
No, I know.
This is still part of it.
I got you.
Because she ran last, and then she spun out going around a corner, and then she spun out again. But then this time, Daniel Suarez got into her, and he was all mad because they're like, I can't let somebody with no experience run in the Cup Series. And it's kind of, I think that's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
John, I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but
I'm going to tell you what I give her. Applause.
I give her applause too.
You know how hard the next gen car,
honest
what's
to
his
God.
name? Carl Edwards. He won't even get in one.
We're not there yet.
I know we're not there yet, but the whole point is...
that's part of my later conversation.
Right. But still... You know how hard it is to drive the next gen car, and she went out there and did a good job.
Right. I mean, she's a good driver. She's been in other series. She has other things. She's run before.
And she's so sweet.
She's very sweet.
Very nice.
Oh my God, what a nice girl. But she also said they made a lot of adjustments to her car the night before.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for doing that.
Exactly. And that kind of, screwed her up.
Was it set up?
Right. I know.
Was it the mafia?
But here's the thing that, and the people are going off on her, like Daniel Suarez. They can't allow somebody to run in the Cup Series with no experience. But it's like, really? Okay, like Juan Pablo Montoya had experience before he got in the Cup Series, right? Or any of these Indy drivers, or, they're all in there. Yeah. But nobody said anything about Helio Castroneves, who had no experience and had a cruddy Daytona 500 run.
Yeah.
But, I'm not trying to say that it's biased against women, but women have a real hard time in NASCAR.
It is hard.
Because what?
Though I will say the boys in the booth were very kind to her.
They were.
Kevin and Mike. They
were for the most part.
I
think Mike Joy was a little nicer, but I forgot to write it down. But I know that Mike Joy said something about female, and then there was silence in the booth.
Oh, there was. That's right.
Remember?
I remember that.
He was complimenting her, and Clint.
Yep.
Clint Boyer and Kevin Harvick said nothing.
Yep.
I said, I'm calling you two out because you could say something.
Yeah, say like, oh yeah, or oh no, or
right,
just
but go dead silence.
Right. What are you pulling on me?
God and heaven, don't let me get riled up. I don't want to get riled up. Either way, I hope that she can, I hope she continues on. I hope she doesn't feel that bad about it. Yeah. Now, Larry McReynolds did say what you said. I'll get to Carl Edwards later. He said those cars are rough.
Yeah.
The next gen cars are rough for anybody, even incredibly experienced drivers.
I'm sure.
And he thinks that they should have more experience on oval tracks.
Yeah.
And even, with the next gen car, more experience before they allow them. So really it's NASCAR's fault kind of for not having, giving them more preparation.
Yeah, I agree.
So, that's
But you know what? I don't ever hear what Larry McReynolds says because it's always, no. And I'm like, I start falling asleep.
I heard him on the radio.
It's that tone. You don't listen to him in the car, you'll crash the car. I can't. I did.
I listened to him on NASCAR radio on Sirius XM.
Okay.
So let's go to NASCAR news. That's the wrap up of the race. Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let's go first to the Ty Dillon Austin Cindric episode from
continuing
COTA that's still going on.
It's in the news still.
It's still in the news. Everybody's talking about how when Austin Cindric purposely wrecked Ty Dillon in COTA, he just got a fine.
Right.
$50,000 fine and a 50-point penalty, but no suspensions. And everybody's saying, no offense to Austin Cindric, obviously.
No, he's a nice guy.
He is. He's fine.
He really is.
He's fine. But he should have been suspended for a race. Like everybody else who intentionally hits somebody else, they get suspended. Like Bubba Wallace, like Matt Kenseth, like Denny Hamlin. People get suspended when you intentionally wreck somebody.
Right.
So everybody's wondering, why is that? Which supposedly NASCAR said, well, it didn't bring out a caution because they were on a road course. So that's the deal. I don't know. And it was at low speeds. So.
But still.
Seems weird.
I just think any sport, you need to play the rule. If you're going to have a rule, you got to play it fair across the board for everybody.
I think so too.
And if you're going to suspend somebody for something, you got to do it. You just got to do it.
It's a bit. I think so too. I know that's where these rules are in place. Don't ask me if they're fair. I don't know if they're fair or not, whatever, but don't ask me.
Hey.
Now, this week when I was listening to the NASCAR radio, I was lucky enough to hear an interview with Carl Edwards, and I was able to get the whole rundown on the Prime, because everybody knows that right now NASCAR qualifying and practices are on Prime.
Right.
And this summer, there'll be 5 races midsummer that will be strictly on Prime.
Right.
To get your Amazon account hooked up there. And Carl Edwards is part of the Prime team, which is so exciting. I'm so happy about it. He said that they actually came out to his house and they kind of followed him around for a day, talking to him, seeing, following him, doing his little things that he does. And he said that they were just so respectful and so nice that he decided to join.
Right.
Now, so at the table, the pre and post race shows, the people that are like at the beginning, like, it's going to be Danielle Trotta, and Carl Edwards, and Corey LaJoie, which I was taken aback because I completely forgot that Corey LaJoie doesn't have a ride this year.
Yeah, you were telling me that before we started.
Completely forgot.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So he's going to be part of the Prime lineup. And the pit reporters are going to be Kim Kuhn, Marty Sider, and Trevor Bayne.
Wow.
I know, which is pretty exciting because I really like Trevor Bayne. I liked him when he was a driver, and then he opened his coffee shop in Arizona or Phoenix or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he was back in the car from every now and then, and then he became a pit sider, so he'll be there. And in the booth is Adam Alexander, who you know from Xfinity, lap by lap, at Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Steve Letarte.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty exciting.
Can we just keep it there?
I know.
Can we just keep NASCAR on Prime?
I know.
Come on, Bezos. You could buy all the rights.
I know.
We know you got it.
It'd be easier for all of us to get it because then we wouldn't have to get cable and use FS1 and USA. We just use our Prime account.
Just stop one rocket launch into space, and buy the rights to NASCAR racing and just put it on Prime.
I know.
Own the sport, man.
Yeah. So that's going to start with the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte. Prime is getting the 600. It's pretty exciting. And then it'll be Nashville, Michigan, Mexico City, and Pocono.
Nice.
I know.
Wow.
Pretty exciting.
That's very exciting.
So Carl Edwards did say, now, a few weeks ago, Kyle Larson, because Kyle Larson is running the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600, he asked, he made a joke. Well, it wasn't really a joke. He actually put it out there that he would love for Carl Edwards to back him up and run the All-Star race for him. Because he probably won't be there until the 600.
Right.
Oh, wait, no.
Because Kevin Harvick ran the practice last year.
The practice,
right?
yes.
The practice.
Yes.
That's
And also, they can run the first few laps.
Right.
Like up to a certain point.
Okay.
But he wanted Carl Edwards to do that. And Carl Edwards said that he can't. But he said that because he's the next gen cars, he's never driven one. Okay. And it's too much for him. So that's why he said he didn't want to. Well, first he said, I don't know if that was real, and the guy who was on the show was like, oh, it was definitely real. So he said he can't drive it. He doesn't want to do it. But he did say if any teams want to invite him to run a sim, he would love to do that.
Yeah.
And that, if he got used to the car running the simulation, then he maybe could open the door for something in the future.
Right.
I don't have any notes on that, folks. I'm just doing that by memory. That's why I'm like looking all around and I'm trying to remember what I heard.
Yeah.
So that's it. So I would love to see Carl Edwards in a car. But
I think that'd be awesome.
Before he came on the show, Danielle Trotta was talking about how he is just he was one of the nicest. The fans loved him, which Carl Edwards was.
Oh, he was
more of my favorite before Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, he was.
But
he left early.
They said he was just the nicest guy. He was always great with the media. He was so giving with the fans, and that's why people loved him. And I mean, he was a little bit of a hard ass on the track, but it's racing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's the way it goes.
It's the way it goes. So it'll be great to see Carl Edwards.
I would love to see him back on the track. But
it would at least be great to have him. And you know what the cool thing is about Prime that I realized is there's no limitations. Like when you're on Fox, it's like they got to go because now we got to play The Simpsons or Bob's Burgers or something, or even FS1. Now we got to get to basketball. But on Prime, it's its own thing, baby. They can go as long as they want. Carl said that they could have people come over and sit at the table. They could wait for him after the race. They can come over and they could take their time in the post race, which is really exciting to me.
That's
I'm
very,
really
very
looking
cool.
forward to that.
Oh, absolutely.
That would be nice to have lots of make notes and stuff.
It will.
Okay, and John Hunter Nemechek is driving the Backstreet Boys car
for Vegas. Because they have a thing out there, right? They have a residency
at the
out
Sphere.
There. At the Sphere. At the Sphere.
They're going to have a residency this for I don't know this summer how long.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be on the. I feel like I've come full circle.
Yeah.
I feel like, oh my God, Backstreet's back. All right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Except it's like, we saw them perform on SNL, the 50 concert.
We did.
Yeah, and one of them was sick.
Brian Luttrell.
Yeah, he was.
He is.
Yes, off. But you could tell he was sick though.
Yes,
it wasn't like
you can tell.
It wasn't like watching Don Dokken on the '80s cruise.
What is that?
You hear that in your noise?
I am.
Here's something in my headphones.
I don't know what that is.
Interference?
What could it be interference from? Hopefully it's not. Hopefully our fans aren't hearing it.
I hope not.
It's always something, isn't it? Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll have to see.
Maybe it was my cough drop.
Did you turn it off?
No, but I was just playing. No, but I touched it because I.
No, it's only if you flick the switch on it that it makes that noise, but. Or if you push the button. Okay. I can't remember which one it is.
No, it's the flick the switch. Okay, anyway. Yeah, Backstreet Boys, Backstreet's back all right.
Yeah.
So lots of fun cars this weekend. There's always interesting things in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Very cool. And Ryan Preece is a gambler because he was on the same show as before Carl Edwards, and he talks about how he loves to play roulette.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Okay.
If you or someone you know has a gambling addiction and would like help,
I don't.
Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I don't have a problem.
That's 1-800.
You can't make me.
GAMB.
No way.
LER.
You have to pay me. And then I'll go gamble the money you pay me.
That's for sure. Okay, we have no sexy booth talk this week because there wasn't any, and plus I watched the race with my mom, so it's really hard to listen to sexy booth talk when your mom's sitting next to you.
Yeah, I don't know. There was some things, but I was like, I don't want to hash that over in front of your mom.
No, let us not.
So you want to say, hey, do you think that was
sexy?
Whoa.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
By the way, I'm not looking at the feed on the YouTube because I'm losing my mind this week because
you're delayed.
I am delayed. So
all right.
I'm losing my mind. So I don't want to look at the YouTube page.
I lost mine 20 years ago.
I know.
Yeah.
I think everybody.
20 years ago with my 20-year-old son.
I think
Did you see the connection? There's a connection.
Ha ha ha. Okay. I feel like everybody feels like they're losing their mind.
Yeah.
Yes, the 20-year-old son who is doing quite well.
He's doing great.
He's doing great.
Yep.
He's doing better than everybody else.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so let's go to who you like and why.
Who do you like and why? Let's go to that next, okay?
Yep.
So you better get to thinking, who do you like and why? Who do you like and like and who do you like and like and who do you like and like and like and like and like?
I dance through that song every time.
I know, I watch you.
You do not.
I see you, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can't see you.
You can't see me, but I can see you.
That sounds stalkerish.
That's producer...
That's producer privilege.
Producer privilege.
Okay, who do you like and why?
Yeah.
Okay, first up is Tara.
Yes.
Tara is going with Kyle Larson.
Ooh.
He is due for a first place finish after a quietish start to the season.
Quietish.
Quite quietish.
He kind of has been quiet.
He has been.
It's his time.
He has been.
Yeah.
Rose is going with Christopher Bell because she thinks he's becoming obsessed with making a mark in NASCAR history for the most wins in a row.
I gotta tell you,
it's not the most wins in a row.
I know, but there's a part of me that doesn't want to see him win.
Shame on you.
No, I do, but it's I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, let's finish who you like and why.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's finish that first.
Right.
Okay, and then Jeff Dickey said, "Gotta think Kyle Larson finally wakes up this season."
I agree.
And Scott says Christopher Bell.
What?
He said, "I didn't think he could pull off 3 in a row, but here we are."
Wow.
So maybe we'll make it 4.
Yeah.
And I know that Donald Veal picked on YouTube last week, and I missed it.
Oh.
Because I think it was 5 days ago.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Donald in a while.
So
I
Donald,
like it when we hear from him.
If you're here, go to this video here and tell me what you want for
Vegas.
No, that's too late.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's too late.
For Homestead. So you got to pick on this video because Homestead is next after Vegas.
Right.
So on this video, you're picking for Homestead.
You got to pick for Homestead, man.
Right, or you can go on Facebook on after Monday.
I'm having a clam bake down there in Miami.
I'm sure, you know what?
Have you seen clam bake?
I've seen clam bake. By the way, the last person to go 4 in a row was Jimmy Johnson in 2007.
Oh.
Championship year.
Wow.
I know. Before that, it was Jeff Gordon in 98.
Okay.
Mark Martin in 93. Bill Elliott in 92. Harry Gant in 91. The Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt in 87. He was the Intimidator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was my mom.
Yeah.
DW, Darrell Waltrip in 81. Cale Yarborough in 76. That's it.
That's nice company.
That's the limit. So part of me almost wants to see him do it.
Yeah.
But I can see why you might not want to.
No, I didn't mean it,
I know.
I'm just all about like the team that wins every week, and
I kind of get sick of that too.
Yeah. I'm not into the sports what they call
I'm not into time, man.
No, I'm not into time. No, what's that you call it when they got dynasties, the sports dynasties.
Sports dynasties.
I think when drivers win, if it's like the same 3 drivers, then it's kind of like.
I know, it kind of gets like that. I'm not.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to go to my picks or what?
I think your picks.
Am I too early to go to my picks?
No, you got picks. We got some time we could talk at the end of the show.
All right.
Yeah,
I got a couple things to run down anyway, so.
I like it.
That was me popping.
Was that your mouth?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I didn't know it was going to.
I thought it was. Okay, well, let's go to your picks.
Let's go to my picks. Okay. Here are my NASCAR fantasy picks for the Cup Series. This is for the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube. That's the name of the race. The Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube.
Yeah. I always see it on the track, too. It's always on the track there.
It is, at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
First up is Ross Chastain. Ross has really good numbers here.
He's got to get going.
He's got to get going.
Come on, Ross.
But I think he's been doing better than he was last year. Mm-hmm. Like, he's finishing up near the top 10.
Yeah.
And at Las Vegas, he has lots of single-digit finishes, and most of them are within the top 5, like second, third, fourth. He's got a lot of stage points and a lot of laps led, and I just think that if he can stay out of trouble, because I think if he gets in trouble with drivers early, it sets his tone for like the rest of the race. He can't like overcome it.
Yeah.
So if he can just kind of calm down, stay calm, stay the course, barrel himself in there, he can get a win this week.
He can do good.
He can.
Yeah.
You know who I'm going to say next. Who's like the owner of this track?
Who's on his hat? It's like the Pennzoil is like on his hat.
It's on his hat. It's Joey Logano.
Yeah.
I mean, he used to own Vegas, blowing away drivers during the stages, dominating laps, grabbing 4 wins.
Whoa.
And he's been really close in the last few weeks. Although he hasn't been finishing well, but it's almost like the last few weeks he's been riding right up front until
he's been driving great, but he's been having some strikes of bad luck, penalties, and otherwise he's driving great. He's had great
really
cars. It's been a little bit of bad luck, but
don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Joey Logano wins in Las Vegas.
I won't.
But also Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost feel like if that race had gone a little longer last week, I almost feel like that Bell and Denny would have just kind of taken each other, not out of the race, but I think there would have been something and Kyle Larson could have gone right through there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he had a really good car.
Yeah.
Also on my Facebook page is a really cool picture of Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson kind of fist bumping like next to each other after the race, which I thought was very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pictures say a lot to me. I'm very big about pictures.
Yeah.
And I like that picture. So go on my Facebook and look at it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So I think he's got 3 wins here.
Ooh.
3 wins here and 8 top 5 finishes.
Wow.
So man, if you can pick Kyle Larson, you can't go wrong. Unless Christopher Bell goes for the 4-peat.
I don't know. Someone might take him out.
I wonder about that too.
No, I don't know.
Okay, I'm really going out on a limb here, but I'm really hoping that Brad Keselowski as a bold pick.
Yeah.
I mean, once upon a time, this was like one of his best tracks. If you go back, like when he was still with Penske, it was like 5, 6, 4, 2, 1. I mean, always single digits, always a threat.
Yeah.
I mean, since he came over to RFK, I mean, he's been sketchy, but I just think that if he can just stay out of trouble, don't get in a wreck, run up front, I think he has a chance to finish well. That's my hope.
Yeah.
Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez on Trackhouse Racing with Ross Chastain. What?
Wrong graphic.
Uh-oh. Who is it?
I got it. Daniel Suarez. Keep going, baby.
Okay. Daniel Suarez. Good numbers in Vegas. Him and Ross Chastain could work together with Trackhouse because they're both good here. He finished 3rd here in October. And he has stayed steadily in the 10th, 12th position for many years. So he might be able to give people a run for their money this week.
Hey.
I don't know. He's I don't know.
You know he like it.
You know he liked the sweet potato.
He like it.
And last but not least is Alex Bowman. Yeah. Because you know what? He's been on a tear.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's done well here in the past. And he has done really well this year. He has. I don't know whether it's a really good car or whether it's him, but he has been driving from back to the front. I mean, not first, but I mean, like from 30th to like 7th.
Yeah.
So it's been great to see him competitive again, and I like it.
Yeah.
My honorable mention, of course, it's Christopher Bell.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Of course it is. It's kind of unlikely, but it's not impossible.
Yeah.
I can't quite rule him out.
No.
I don't quite feel like he's out of it.
No.
I don't know. I've got a really weird feeling about him.
Hey, could be magic. Could be some magic going on.
Yeah. Should I do my Happy versus Holly?
Yeah, what happened last week with Happy versus
Happy versus Holly? He picked Christopher Bell, and let the record show that I said that I would have picked Christopher Bell too.
But you got to go against him.
But I have to go against him, so I picked Ryan Blaney, who was doing well until he blew an engine. Yeah. So I hate him for picking Christopher Bell again.
Yeah.
But you know who I'm going to go up against him with is Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson. Let's do it.
I would love it. I would love it if Larson could win just so that I could beat Happy Harvick. But I'll be okay if Christopher Bell wins too.
Yeah.
But let the record show again.
Yeah.
You know. Okay.
All right.
So let me run it down for you again real quick. Yeah. My brilliant picks are Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, and Kyle Larson. My bold picks are Brad Keselowski, Daniel Suarez, and Alex Bowman. And one more time, I'm going to go with Christopher Bell for the honorable mention.
I like it.
Those are my NASCAR Cup Series fantasy picks for Vegas, and I'm sticking to them.
And there goes our music.
And there goes. Was that like? Did you do that?
No, I did do that.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe we haven't. we timed it out.
No, I got it right.
Okay, right. So Las Vegas is 3:30 p.m.
Yes.
I will run down the weekend schedule for you because it's a Craftsman Series, it's an Xfinity, and it's a Cup. So the festivities began on Friday with the Craftsman practice at 3:35 p.m. and qualifying at 4:40 p.m. That's Eastern times. You got to get FS2 to watch those. Boy, they screw the Truck Series over, don't they? Mm-hmm. Who has FS2? Nobody. Now, the practice for the Xfinity is 6:05 p.m. and qualifying is 7:10 p.m. And that's on the CW app.
Ooh.
I wonder how you get that.
The CW app?
Yeah. That can't be expensive.
No, it's probably free.
It must be free.
Yeah.
But still.
Probably I can just go to your shop.
It's true.
Apple shop or your Google
okay.
Chrome, or wherever you are on.
And now the Craftsman EcoSave 200. EcoSave 200.
Whoa.
I know. That's like all I could think was like Britney Spears doing her little snake dance.
Yeah.
9 p.m. Eastern on FS1 if you want to watch the Truck Series, which is so much fun. If you got nothing to do, watch it.
Yeah.
Now on Saturday, we've got Cup practice at 1:35 p.m. on Prime. Ooh. Qualifying at 2:40 p.m. on Prime. And if you miss it, you can rewatch it. You can boot it up later. And then the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the Leuna, I don't know how to pronounce it. That's the name of the Xfinity race.
Oh.
That's at 4:30 p.m. on the CW.
Wow.
And then on Sunday, your Pennzoil 400 is at 3:30 p.m. on FS1. And if you have Max, it's not on Max, but they have the in-car cameras.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Oh,
Everybody's got a camera.
Got to check that out. We were going to do it last week.
I know we forgot.
Yeah.
Maybe we will this week.
Yeah.
Also, the standings. Do you know who's first in the standings?
Christopher Bell?
No.
Okay.
Can you believe that?
No, I can't believe that.
William Byron is first.
He's still first? Wow.
I know. Christopher Bell has 3 wins and Byron has 1, and William Byron is still first in the point standing. This is for the playoffs. Playoffs, folks.
Yeesh.
Tyler Reddick is 3rd. Ryan Blaney is 4th. Chase Elliott is 5th. Alex Bowman is 6th. Denny is 7th. Busch is 8th. Joey Logano is 9th. And Chris Buescher is 10th.
It's 10th.
Kyle Larson is 11th.
Wow.
I know.
You got to get going.
I know. And they go all the way down to 16, but I'm not going to waste your time going over that.
No. let's go look at the weather for the track on Sunday as of now.
Okie doke.
It is going to be about, let's see here, 21% humidity, 11 mile per hour winds, 10% precipitation, 71 degrees, and mostly cloudy.
Oh, cloudy.
71.
I was going to say that sounds like a nice day in Vegas.
Now, Saturday, pure sunshine so far.
I'm sure.
You know, I get the weather early, so, I mean, things could change, obviously. It's Thursday night.
Yeah, if that cloudiness is going to have any effect.
I don't know.
That could change things.
It
Especially if qualifying is in the bright sunshine on Saturday and then the race is in clouds.
Right.
But you know what? That's what you face.
Yeah.
That's what you face all the time.
Yeah.
After Vegas, we go to Homestead, Miami on March 23rd.
Ooh, which used to be the finale.
Used to be the finale.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
I know.
I kind of miss Homestead.
I miss Homestead,
too. I don't know how I feel about Phoenix as the finale.
I know. They might move it. I've heard there's talks about it. I don't know.
I've heard that they a lot of teams
want to try to move it around. A lot of teams don't like it because they say it's unfair. Yeah, it's an unfair advantage for the Fords, obviously.
Exactly.
But then how can you say it's unfair when Christopher Bell wins with a Toyota?
Oh, good for you. Good. It's very, very good point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But but even though Christopher Bell did win, it always seems like there's an advantage for Ford.
I know.
It is true.
That's how Joey Logano wins the championship.
Yeah.
When he has a bad year.
Yeah.
Denny Hamlin's car is this most beautiful purple color. He's driving the Yahoo car this week.
Ooh, I like the Yahoo car.
Boy, it is beautiful. It looks like Grimace.
Really?
Yes. Well, I mean, Grimace isn't on there, but it's the purple color of Grimace. Oh. And I'm going to tell you, y'all know I love Grimace.
Y'all, Grimace is her hero.
I love him.
Yeah, she got his autograph one time.
I did. I met him when I was little, and I got his autograph, and I got to hug him.
Yeah, it was actually the McDonald's custodian who dressed up as.
It probably was.
As Grimace, but Holly loved that autograph.
Because I don't care about that stuff.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to peek behind the scenes. I just want the illusion.
No, it's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah. And don't forget St. Patrick's Day on Monday.
Yes, I'm
not wearing any green for St.
I'm wearing green.
You are wearing green.
This is a dark green. I've got dark green, green pants on.
Green pants.
But last year we wore the big green bow ties.
We did.
That was in the salad days, they call them. the days before.
Now they just fall off our necks because we lost all stress weight.
Yes, well, you lost a lot of stress weight. My weight's coming back.
No.
Because I've been weight training again, and now.
Yeah, she's trying to turn into John Cena and.
I want nice arms. I want good sculpted arms that look like OG Adenobie. Oh, because I was thinking that last night. I'm like, man.
Yeah, he's built, man.
Yes, then we're talking about the next. March Madness is coming.
March Madness.
All of the pre games are right now. UNCW is going to the show. They're going to March Madness.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting.
And the weather's beautiful here.
Oh my God.
It's been in the 80s. It was almost 90 today. I know it said 70, but me and Jack were in a car. It said 86.
I bet it did.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's the
we're
sun.
downtown
when you're in the sun. Yeah. But the weather here has been gorgeous. I am so happy.
Yep.
I'm glad it's finally. So March Madness will be fun. I'm going to do a bracket. I'm going to do a couple brackets.
That'd be cool.
I know.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with that. That's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. I got 2 minutes. We do one through work.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do one there, but I don't know if I might do another one too. We'll see.
Big bucks, I hear, right?
Yeah. Well, everybody puts in $10.
Everyone's putting their 401ks on the line.
You can do free. You can do free brackets.
Did you hear me?
Everybody's putting their 401.
Got to get a response out of it. Yeah.
Everybody's putting a dozen eggs on the line.
Yeah, because they're worth everything now. So.
Yeah, it's true.
You're gonna be shooting each other for eggs soon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I don't know.
So we got 1 minute left. I'm not sure what else we should say. Maybe we should sign off, let everybody go.
You should like and subscribe to the channel.
Definitely like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Make sure that way you'll get notified when we go live every Thursday night.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's fun.
It's exciting.
I know. I had a good time tonight.
I had a good time tonight. It was a close call, though. I don't know how well it's working out there, but
I hope it's working out good because
we were running right up to the minute.
We really were.
Us all going.
Yes.
Because I had to make Krabby Patties for my son.
Yes, you did.
I was like Mr. What's his name? Mr. Crab.
Mr. Crab.
How do you want your Krabby Patty? How do you want your Krabby Patty?
Well, actually, it's SpongeBob that makes them.
Oh, SpongeBob makes them.
Yes, he's the one that's actually back there flipping them.
How do you want them? Oops, there's a booger in there. Because that's how gross SpongeBob is.
It is gross.
It's like that's why I can't watch that show. It makes me want to throw up. They're so nasty. Yeah.
They are pretty nasty.
Yeah.
All right, my computer's hitting 7:45, so I gotta go. I gotta go read.
Yeah.
You know what? Thank you for joining me.
Yeah.
Thank you for following me.
Yeah.
It really means a lot to me. It really does. I've got 87 subscribers on YouTube. And it just fills my heart.
Yeah.
I don't even, I hope that Scott's doing okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Carl Edwards in the backflip.
Entertaining or dangerous?
Or a little bit of both.
Or a little bit of both.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody.
Guess what you got to do?
You got to stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
You got to wash your hands first.
Wash your hands.
And
wipe your butts.
Wipe your butt. Wash
keep them clean.
Keep them clean. Everybody keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
All right. So stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
And race on.
And race on.